If you've received a letter about your 2026 Social Security raise, you might be in for a shock. Your cost of living adjustment, or COLA, could be significantly smaller than you think. While the headlines might announce a raise of $56, the reality for millions of seniors is that a huge chunk of that increase will never hit their bank accounts. It feels like your raise was stolen, and in a way, it was. For many, the $56 raise will actually turn into just $38.10. Today, we're breaking down exactly where that money is going, why it's happening, and what you can do about it. This is an urgent message for every American on Social Security, so please stay with me. The culprit eating away at your Social Security raise is the dramatic increase in your Medicare Part B premium. For 2026, the standard Part B premium is projected to jump from $185 to $200.90 per month. That's a $17.90 increase every single month. This isn't just a small adjustment, it's a staggering 9.7% increase, the second highest percentage jump we've ever seen. This change will take effect on January 1st, 2026, and it's set to automatically come out of your Social Security check before you ever see it. Think about that for a moment. The government gives you a cost of living adjustment with one hand, supposedly to help you keep up with inflation, but then takes a significant portion of it back with the other. This isn't a future problem. It's happening right now, and the numbers are being decided as we speak. This massive increase is largely due to rising healthcare costs and the need to replenish Medicare's trust funds. But understanding why it is happening doesn't make it any easier to swallow when you see your net income shrink. Let's do the math together so it's crystal clear. Your projected COLA for 2026 gives you an extra $56 per month. On paper, that sounds like a little breathing room. But then we subtract the Medicare Part B premium increase, which is $17.90. Suddenly, your net raise, the actual new money you get to spend, is only $38.10. That means the system took back nearly 32% of your raise before you even had a chance to use it. 32%, that's not a rounding error. It's a huge slice of the pie. For someone on a fixed income, every single dollar counts. That missing $18 could be the difference between buying fresh groceries, affording a copay for a doctor's visit, or keeping the heat on during a cold month. It's a silent pay cut that affects millions of us, and it's a perfect example of how the system can feel like it's working against you. When you were promised a $56 raise, you were expecting $56. Receiving only $38 is a betrayal of that promise. And this isn't a problem isolated to a few states or a small group of people. This is a nationwide issue. From California to Maine, all 50 states are affected. We're talking about over 70 million Americans who rely on Social Security. 70 million seniors, many on fixed incomes, who are now facing yet another financial squeeze. Imagine a household where every penny is budgeted for groceries, medicine, and utility bills. These costs are already rising due to inflation. Now, on top of that, the expected relief from the COLA is being cut down significantly. It creates a ripple effect of financial stress. Suddenly, you have to make tough choices. Do you skip a refill on a prescription? Do you buy cheaper, less nutritious food? Do you put off a necessary home repair? These are the real-world consequences when a promised raise doesn't fully materialize. It's a heavy burden to place on our nation's seniors who have worked their entire lives and paid into this system, expecting it to be there for them in their retirement. The feeling of financial insecurity can be overwhelming. But wait, it gets worse. The Part B premium isn't the only thing going up. It seems like they've raised everything all at once. Let's look at the other Medicare costs for 2026. The Part A deductible, which is what you pay when you're admitted to a hospital, is expected to increase by $60 to $1,736. That's a huge out-of-pocket cost before your insurance even starts to pay. And if you have a longer hospital stay, the costs pile up even faster. For days to through 60 in the hospital, you'll be paying a copay of $434 per day. That's an astronomical amount for anyone, let alone a senior on a fixed budget. On top of all this, the out-of-pocket spending cap for prescription drugs under Part D, while a new and welcome benefit, is still set at $2,100. For many seniors who take multiple expensive medications, hitting that cap is a very real possibility. It feels like no matter where you turn, another bill is waiting and another cost has gone up. It's an avalanche of increases hitting all at the same time. I know this news is frustrating and frankly, quite scary. But I don't want you to feel hopeless because there are things you can do. There are programs and strategies that can help you fight back and keep more of your hard-earned money. So let's shift gears and talk about solutions. First, you need to know about Medicare Savings Programs, or MSPS. These are state-run programs that can help pay your Medicare premiums, deductibles, and co-insurance. Depending on your income, you could qualify for a program that pays your entire Part B premium, which would completely wipe out that $17.90 increase. Second, for prescription drug costs, there's a federal program called Extra Help. This program helps people with limited income and resources pay for their Medicare Part D prescription drug costs. It can lower your monthly premiums, annual deductibles, and prescription co-payments. Getting this assistance could save you thousands of dollars a year. Third, if your income has recently dropped due to retirement, divorce, or another life event, you may be able to appeal your income-related monthly adjustment amount, or IRMAA. IRMAA is an extra charge added to your Part B premium if your income is above a certain level. But Social Security often uses old tax returns to determine this. If your income is lower now, you can file an appeal to have your premium reduced. These 3 steps applying for an MSP, getting extra help, and appealing IRMAA are your first line of defense. Now, amidst all this challenging news, there is a silver lining. There is some genuinely good news for seniors in 2026, especially when it comes to prescription drug costs. The biggest improvement is the new $2,100 out-of-pocket cap for Part D prescription drugs. This means that once your spending on medications hits that amount, you won't have to pay anything more for your covered drugs for the rest of the year. This is a game changer for people with chronic conditions who rely on expensive medications. Furthermore, thanks to the Inflation Reduction Act, Medicare is now able to negotiate the prices of some of the most expensive drugs on the market. For 2026, 10 major drugs will have their prices reduced. This list includes medications for blood clots like Eliquis, diabetes drugs like Jardiance, and treatments for heart failure, cancer, and autoimmune diseases. This is a huge step forward in making essential medications more affordable. So while the premium increases are tough, it is important to remember that progress is being made in other areas that can provide significant financial relief. We've covered a lot of urgent information today. We've seen how the 2026 Medicare Part B increase will take a huge bite out of your Social Security raise. But we've also discussed powerful solutions that can put that money back in your pocket. From Medicare savings programs to the new drug price negotiations, you are not powerless. It's crucial to be proactive, check your eligibility for these programs, and take action. I urge you to share this video with every senior you know. This information is too important to keep to yourself. The more people who are aware, the more people can get the help they need. Also, please comment your state below. It helps us understand where our viewers are from and can help us create more specific content for you in the future. If you found this information valuable, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an urgent update. Thank you for watching and stay informed.